Yes.
Hello and welcome to the non-Greg Sterlace show, except only the substitutes. I am your host, the Pamazon. It's true, I'm the Pamazon.
Hey, hi.
Hello, girls. How are you all today?
Good.
Here as well.
Yes.
No
Oh,
guest
no
name.
guest name.
You can't see them. They're
Yeah,
sitting
this
here.
isn't
They're
Visagast.
in the guest
Visit
house.
guests. They don't talk either, so that's fine. How do they feel?
So spooky.
Kind of, yeah, a little bit spooky. Sort of like a gas.
Like a gas.
Yeah.
Is it Jumpin' Jack Flash?
It's a gas. I hear that's a gas.
Something scared me pretty good the other day when we were driving somewhere, and I, instead of saying jumping Jehoshaphat or whatever, I said Jesus Jehoshaphat, and Beth goes, "What are you saying? It's jumping Jehoshaphat. It's not like it's his middle name." And I'm like, "Wait, that's his middle name?" And she's like, "No."
Who is Jehoshaphat? Is
I don't
that
know.
a person?
I don't know. It's something from
Okay.
the Bibli.
Is it from the Bibli?
I think so. Yeah.
Biblioteca.
I don't know.
I don't know
Also,
something.
Christ isn't his last name. It's an honorific title. What? I'm not religious.
I do
Oh.
believe Jesus' full name is Jesus of Nazareth. Yes.
That's his full name?
Yes.
I don't know anything
And then
about
Beth was all like, they don't have last names. I'm like, what about like that lady he was boinking?
Mary Magdalene.
Yeah, that's the last name. Anyways,
You know all this stuff because you went to
I did.
Catholic
and I also
school.
Study it for fun.
I want to make my sister a T-shirt that says I went to Catholic school, and all I got was this T-shirt that tells you all that I got mono from Catholic school. In like really tiny font that just goes all the way down the front. Because that's true. She got mono.
She got mono in
Yeah.
Catholic school from kissing the
Baby Jesus, yeah.
baby Jesus.
The feet of the baby Jesus, which
BB.
I just think is some sort of weird, creepy thing.
Yeah, it seems very creepy. Yes. It is. You want to do something? You ready to do Mysterious Mose?
I think we better do something spooky
All right.
for our spooky guest.
All right.
Spooky.
Okay, let's see if I can do the riff. All right, here we go.
There's a man of mystery roaming through this land. Oh. Far and near you hear of him, he's found on every hand. Oh. Every city, town, and village knows this boy by now. There's a way to recognize him, let me tell you how. If upon a midnight dark while everyone goes, if someone whistles, oh, that's mysterious Mose. And if some dark and stormy night, while the tempest blows, if someone whistles, oh, that's mysterious Mose. Well, he sees all and knows all, gets in everywhere. Some night, well, he might wait for you upon the stairs. So if you're going down the cellar, walk upon your toes. If someone whistles, shoogity bow, that's mysterious Mose. Now if you're in a haunted house and the green comes from below, if someone whistles, that's mysterious Mose. And if you clammy hand, a clapping at your claws. If someone whistles, oh, that's mysterious. A detective, when it comes around, I bet he'll get you if you don't look away. Every time I hear a shriek, everybody knows. If someone whistles, oh, that's mysterious mouse. If someone whistles, oh, that's mysterious
Oh, you played the clackalackers.
Yeah,
That's
I
my
did.
official name for them. Clackalackers.
I can't do them fast, but I can do them in time.
That's good. That's all. Staying in time is more important than doing it fast. Every time. That's what I said.
Yeah, it's a pretty good thing. If you don't have any rhythm,
Yeah, it doesn't matter how
it
fast
doesn't
you are.
attract.
No.
If you walk without rhythm, it won't attract the worm. I'm sorry, but
No worms for you.
it's a Dune reference.
I don't think we're
but
talking about what I thought we were talking about.
no, we're talking about sex.
Oh, right. Yeah, see?
The innuendo,
I like
no.
sex. Yes, okay.
We were playing this game where you only have like 5 seconds to name 3 things, so you have to say them really fast when you get your category. And one was things to do when the power goes out. Yeah.
Was it sex?
I said that really quick. I
Sex.
said sex.
Sex.
Light candles. Listen, I forget what all I said. Something else. But my sister was like, my niece was like, "What did you say?" She was like, 9. None of your beeswax. None of your
I
beeswax.
do enjoy
Start
lighting
the generator.
I
candles.
said Sasquatch.
It's Sasquatch. Wait for Sasquatch and be ready, because they come when the power goes off, man.
Oh yeah.
Saxophone. Play your
Saxophone.
saxophone.
Yeah.
I like a nice sarsaparilla soda.
I actually really enjoy sarsaparilla. It's
There might still be
delightful.
some in the fridge. I do not know, though. No.
Incredibly sugary. Anyways,
Yeah. You can mix it with the plain soda, and then it's not so sugary. Yes.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, in regards to all of that kind of stuff, there's I'm going to this potluck the other day, and one of the other people is going is like, sorry, I can't be there. I gotta be at work. Black Friday sales. Apparently, you always need a dong because they work at a sex shop.
Oh, Wow. Well, someone's going to have a nicer than average Christmas.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, that's no bad paisley tie.
Yeah.
No idea what you're talking about.
Oh, no. John is too pure of something.
I guess so. I don't have any idea what you're talking about.
Sometimes certain conversations around you are a little bit like having a puppy in the room. You're like, who's a good boy? Who wants to go get thrown out the window? And there's like,
I don't know. I don't know.
it's great. You're wonderful.
Oh,
You're so innocent.
So how was your Thanksgiving?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, well, you were there.
I know.
It was food and children's laughter and I don't know.
You were really good at that categories game.
Oh yeah, I know. I thought I lost every round.
No, you won the last one.
Oh yeah, that's right. I don't know. Thanksgiving is. I don't.
Remember, it's only the last one you have to win. No, okay.
It was
Son of a-
fun. I mean, it was very cold. I don't know. Thanksgiving was always such a. It's just a boring holiday to me. This one was the best one I think I've ever had because I just hate awkwardly sitting with my family and pretending I want to sit there.
Oh, no.
But I actually wanted to sit there this year because you were there, and it's not just sitting there with like people I don't want to. Oh, I'm just saying. But it's like who am I sitting with normally? It's like oh hi, Susan and Sharon. So saw you yesterday. Hi. Let's just, for some reason, like, what's the word? Like, it's like a, it's like a religious. It's like, well, let's ritualistically eat this thing on this day for some reason. I'd rather just have a bologna sandwich.
Really?
I think maybe you just haven't had very good turkey, because that's a common problem with Thanksgiving. A lot of turkey is like very overdone on Thanksgiving. I think most of the Thanksgiving turkey I've ever had is like, oh, it's like, yeah, this is good. It's bird powder. Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was good.
Beth made some sort of loaf. It was very tasty. It was actually better than the turkey, but
Oh.
yeah.
I just highly enjoy bologna, so I'd rather many times eat bologna. It's Billy Baloney!
You're full of baloney.
We did watch. We were watching because I don't have cable. My sister had cable, so we watched the marathon.
Oh, Pee-wee's Playhouse
Pee-wee's
Marathon.
Playhouse Marathon.
I, at some point during Thanksgiving, everybody was sitting in the living room. It was before everybody was eating, and there was a football game on the TV. And they're just like, people are getting super excited. Not people in the sitting around, but like on the TV are just getting like really. I'm like, oh, it's such a stupid game. And I know I live in Buffalo, and probably somebody's gonna shank me now because of that. But I'm just not into sports really. And it's like testosterone chess. It's like, here, let me show you my muscles, and then I'll get brain damage. But I'm not a big fan of it, and I said that,
Yeah, there was
and
lots of
everybody
sports
stared at me,
watching.
like it got silent, and they were like, and Beth's mom goes, I don't think anybody but you, except maybe like Beth's sister's boyfriend, agrees with that. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah, there was tons of sports watching. There's so many. There was 2 TVs and there was sports in on both of them.
And the same one.
Yeah, the same game.
Why? It's like, I don't really like playing sports or watching sports, but it's like I can understand it more if you just want to play, like if you enjoy playing the game, but just to sit around and watch it, I don't get it as much.
Yeah, it's kind of like people who watch Twitch streams, except not quite, because at least watching video games can be enjoyable. There's a narrative there a lot of the time.
I do like watching.
Pool is fun.
As I've said, my great uncle was Irving Crane the Deacon, and I do like to watch those pool matches because they talk real soft.
And now he's gonna go over here.
It's like a.
It's like ASMR.
I was gonna say
I
it's an
think.
asthma.
Yeah, it's an asthma. I think. I'm like, no, I hate golf. Blah.
Oh, golf
I like
is so
mini
bad.
golf.
Blah.
Mini golf.
Golf
No,
is
'cause
almost
They
too
wear those
boring to
horrible
play
baggy
unless it's mini
pants
golf.
and they wear
I played
hats
golf
and.
once. It was very boring.
If I ever
Pool
got
players,
forced to
you
go
know,
golfing
are
for some
flashy.
reason, I would wear the most obnoxiously bright clothes ever.
I hate golf so much. Oh, God. Pool's
yeah.
fun. Like, you know, you don't like golf. You got to buy the clubs and pay for the freaking golf time and space. I mean, I guess you have to pay for pool, but it's a lot cheaper.
It is, yeah. Unless you're betting somebody,
Well,
and
yes.
then it's either a lot less cheap or a lot monetarily or a lot less cheap in the sense that now you have broken legs, kind of way.
I don't bet anybody. were you gonna say?
Or you're
I
hustling
just
and
sorta
somebody
like
catches you.
I don't know. I always
Yeah.
like the idea of myself looking kind of sleazy, like smoking a cigar and playing some pool. Hey, come on, kid, you're good. I'm gonna lose, but I don't know. I just like the whole image.
I feel like that is a very similar thing to like a boxing trainer. Like
Yeah, like-
the old like guy who's like, yeah, kid, you're gonna get him in the second round.
Yeah, like,
You're gonna just gotta make sure he doesn't knock your block off. Which is gonna be hard because you're a rock'em sock'em robot. But
I love it.
I had that. I remember we had some of the sea monkeys, you know, which are just like little shrimp things. And I was playing this game, Gnip-Gnop. Does anybody remember that? It was
I've
like,
heard the name.
Yeah, it's encased in plastic, and you have to
Oh,
hit
yes, that's a
balls.
fun game.
Yeah, over to different sides, and then someone knocked the sea monkeys into the Gnip-Gnop.
No. Oh, no.
And it was full of freaking. You couldn't get the Gnip-Gnop open to get the sea monkeys out. It was really not good. I was like, oh
Well,
shit.
You know,
There's
if it's any
sea monkeys in my
consolation,
Gnip-Gnop.
those sea monkeys, while themselves absolutely blameless, the guy who created sea monkeys was a neo-Nazi.
Oh, really?
Yes, and he funneled the money. Well, he was same category as neo-Nazi. And the thing is, he was Jewish too. Yeah, he changed his name, and he went to all sorts of like Aryan Brotherhood meetings. He was really awful, and he found a lot of the money from sea monkeys into that.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, he was a really bad guy. Which
That's
is
terrible.
upsetting, incredibly upsetting.
Yeah, that is.
Not to change the subject, but
It's awkward laughter, not because I think it's
feel the
funny.
noise.
We could. That is interesting, though, the Aryan Brotherhood sea monkey connection.
That's a very.
Just think about it this way: you just killed a bunch of brine shrimp that were complicit with Nazis. That's all. It's fine.
Nazi shrimp.
Not you damn Nazi shrimp. I'm glad you got trapped in my Gnip.
Damn Nazis. The crustaceans. I think they're crustaceans.
You should know better. You've got more than one brain cell. Better than a lot of people.
Yes.
Wow.
So you think I got an evil mind? Well, I'll tell you, honey. I don't know why. Well, I don't know why. Well, so you think my singing's out of time? Well, I'll make me money. Yeah, but I don't know why. Well, I don't know why. So come on, feel the noise. Well, girls, rock your boys. We'll get wild, wild, wild. Yeah, wild, wild, wild. Come on, feel the noise. Girls, rock your boys. We'll get wild, wild, wild. Yeah, we'll get wild, wild, wild. So you say I got a funny face? Well, I got no worries. And I don't know why. Well, I don't know why. Well, you say I got some disgrace, but I'm in no hurry. And I don't know why. Well, I don't know why anymore. Yeah. So come on, feel the noise. Girls, rock your boys. Look at wild, 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 wild. Come on, feel the noise. Girls, rock your boys. Look at wild, wild, wild. Yeah, look at wild, wild, wild. Yeah. Well, you say I got a lazy time and you should know better. Well, and I don't know why. Well, I don't know why. So you say I get a dirty mind. I'm a mean go-getter. Well, but I don't know why. Well, I don't know why anymore. The noise. Well, so girls, rock your ball. Get wild, wild, wild. Come on now. Wild, wild, wild. Come on. Feel the noise. Girls, rock your ball. Get wild, wild, wild. Get wild, wild, wild. Wild, wild, wild.
Tiny little golf clap.
Oh, thank you. Oh,
Except it doesn't sound like a golf clap. It sounds like
I'm getting a sore
Something
throat,
else,
so I'm glad I
but-
was able to keep that.
You what?
So I'm getting a sore throat, so I was glad I was able to keep that.
I felt the noise at some of those higher notes. Notes.
Yeah, feel the noise, kids. Just get a giraffe and some toilets.
Wait, that's way to feel the noise.
I'm trying to sound
I
like-
mean, it depends. Pam, did you eat pizza the other day? Because you could feel the noise from that.
From eating pizza, the regular
Depending
pizza.
on-
you
yeah,
mean?
regular pizza.
I was gonna.
I did not.
Okay. Well,
Although,
because I feel like a giraffe and a toilet could like combine with the being bad with the glutens. It's a way of feeling noise. It's
It
just,
was World Toilet Day yesterday. Oh, no, it was 2 days ago.
that's good.
my Thanksgiving was.
Go ahead.
My Thanksgivings have actually been a lot better since I started dating Beth, because her family's like really. I actually like Thanksgiving at her family's. It's like really great. It's pretty nice. They're very nice.
That's good.
I'm not a fan of the holiday for various reasons that I'm not going to get into, but I don't think I really need to.
Nah.
But
anybody with look of sense. knows.
yeah, but I think they should repurpose it and call it Thanksgiving, and it's just a day where you have gross like LAN party food and play old games that have gibbing involved, which is before they had like ragdoll physics and like shooty games. The characters would just explode. Little chunklets would go everywhere. It's called gibbing. Thanksgiving.
Oh,
It's just as violent, except nobody dies for real.
nobody for real. Yes.
I feel like maybe that's not honoring. I think it might actually be worse. Never mind, I
don't know
retract the
if it's
statement.
worse. I don't think it's.
No, I
definitely
mean
not
like
worse.
as in honor of events, you know.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bum, 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 bum.
Boom, 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 boom. That sums up my Thanksgiving pretty well.
Yes. Thanksgiving. We just.
Oh my God, we were so gassy after Thanksgiving. It was terrible. We couldn't stop. We got to my parents and we got out of the car and we had to go back in and get something. And it was like, ah! How could we even
Gassy
breathe in
dog.
here? It's terrible.
It's
I don't think I was gassy.
No, you were not.
No,
You were not at all. No, I can attest.
that dog
Hope
was.
I
The dog, my
dog was
sister's
so
dog,
gross.
was like.
smelled like.
It's like that
rotting
dumb joke
garlic.
I told on here once.
Keep finding garlic in my pockets. I don't really know
Are
why.
you producing it?
I do really like garlic.
Turns out John actually has like garlic glands on the side of his body that just kind of like pump garlic out. Cloves, and they're up here, so they
Glands
just
is
kind of
such a
drip into
gross
his
word to me.
pockets.
What's gross to you?
Glands is just such a gross word to me. Ugh, nothing good comes out of a gland.
That's not true.
Well, I know it isn't,
Yeah, I
but
wouldn't
it,
say that.
I
Not
think it
true.
actually is the complete opposite of true, but it doesn't sound like it would. It's like, you got a nice gland there. It just sounds so gross.
You had
to me.
nice glandular excretion. It was delightful.
It's like,
Some of them are, though. Some
yeah, I
of them
know they are, but I don't. Ugh.
I don't know if bees have glands on the way up, but I think it's mostly just vomit when it comes to honey.
Oh, is it?
So, but
Delightful bee
I
vomit.
don't want
Yeah.
bee puke.
Yes, you do.
I mean,
I
it's
do,
been
but that's the
processed, but
problem.
did you do? You do, but that's the problem.
Yeah.
Oh, I have a problem. I can't stop eating vomit. And the therapist is like, "Oh God," and you're like, "Bee vomit," and they're like, "Oh, never mind."
There is some delightful bee vomit in the kitchen.
Yeah, that bee puke from that wedding was really good.
Bee puke, cow squeezins.
Didi, your bee puke was delightful.
Ugh, yeah, cows. God, it's all it comes out of something's gland. It's
Not everything. A whole lot of things
not everything,
don't.
but like cheese and delicious bees, pukes, and I don't.
Well, if you think of cheese as the process of fermenting, or not fermenting, culturing the thing, you can use a different base and still call it cheese, but that's still not very common.
Yes. That was.
Cow squeezins. I'm just glad nothing produces like that people like some weirdo like back around the same time they were like deciding to drink milk out of cows wasn't like, hey, my pig's covered in zits. I'm going to harvest and eat them. You know? like, I'm really glad that's not something we do.
Just get a nice jar of.
There was that TV commercial where they have this vacuum.
Oh, I hate that.
Oh, yeah.
God.
God.
So gross.
They show all the freaking pussy crap. And
Well,
they're like,
maybe
"Look
it's
what
like
it
bad.
did," and you're
Well,
like,
maybe
"Oh,
well, maybe it's not
gross."
real pus. Maybe it's like a porn where it's like mostly fake jizz.
But still, I mean, I was eating a nice snack, having snacky time. Ugh, you killed snacky time.
Oh, poor snacky time.
Yeah, snacky times are dead. Sad tear for snacky time. Was killed by the horrible zit vacuum commercial.
I don't remember. Something was happening the other day. I was like eating something, and something real gross came on Supernatural, and I was just like,
I never got zits very much, which I was thankful. I got them all over my legs, but that's about it. I don't know why I was never very zitty.
That's good.
It's on my news. I was so terrified I was gonna get them as a teenager. I'm like, oh god, I know they're coming. I know it's coming.
I used to get them a
Waiting for you.
lot in my early 20s, but I think that's probably because of that year I lived in a converted oil tanker and rubbed myself with baby oil all the time. No, I'm kidding.
That'll do it. I did use some hair conditioner, and caused me to break out and giant zits all
awful.
over. Yes, it sucked because it worked really good on my hair, but on my face and back it was a disaster zone.
We did a bunch of our laundry at Beth's parents, and Beth used whatever her mom had, and since then she has been itchy.
Oh yes,
Just
yes.
itchy. Like her tattoos have like anywhere where there had been any kind of scarring has like swollen up. So her
Oh,
tattoos
wow.
were all like bumpy. Like they were like textured. They were like scratch and sniff tattoos.
Oh, wow.
And they were real weird.
Yes, I have that problem too.
Puff paint tattoos.
There's one kind of scent, and I don't know what it is, but if it gets in my underwear, it's disaster for the lady bits. Disaster.
You know what?
Yeah.
I don't know who thought like you know those like microfiber like really tightly knit like underwear that are like they're like kind of spandex type material.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who thought that was a good idea because it's terrible. It's just like oh, so I hear you don't like IUDs, so we made you underwear that will give them to you.
It's a very fascinating interview with Tiny Tim where he goes on about that exact subject.
I mean
for like
IUDs.
45 minutes.
Sorry,
UTIs.
IUDs. UTIs. I'm sorry.
Well, same thing for
I'm
those.
thinking about IUDs.
Same things for thongs. Same thing.
UTIs. Yes.
We'll give you UTIs. Plus,
Thongs look so.
I
you
must be
just-
dyslexic
like,
with
why
my
are you paying
acronyms.
for like a permanent wedgie? Like,
Right,
that's
yeah.
something you get when you're a kid, like as a bad joke.
Mm.
And now you're paying for it.
Yeah, I agree. I don't get it. It just looks so uncomfortable.
It really does. Beth owns several pair. I'm like, why do you have these? They're horrible.
Does she wear them?
No.
Yeah. Maybe they're just for display.
Maybe.
Sexy
Sexy
times,
time.
yes.
I'm more into like knee-high leather boots for sexy time. That's
Well,
fun.
there you go.
Yeah. With
Yes,
heels
I
on
have
them.
some underwear just for sexy time, but I don't wear them.
I don't understand the appeal of wearing any clothes in sexy time. You're sexy
It's-
time.
it-
That's why I don't wear them anymore.
Yeah. Well, also there's sort of an appeal like if you're like not jumping right into it. Sort of like sexy cosplay. But not real big into it either.
I just- Ah.
That sounds good, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's the third part of the song.
Ah.
Okay.
Third part of the song.
What did you find in the chest? Was it something useful?
Oh, it was just the compass.
Oh. Yeah.
I don't really use the compass.
Yeah. It's not that helpful.
Was this for something? Was this for a game or?
Yeah,
Oh,
the
okay.
the thing you just did the dun, 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 is when you open a chest in Zelda and you get a
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
pretty much every
okay.
Zelda game.
Oh wait.
Call and text.
Call or text us. Let us know your thoughts or
Please don't tell us your
What you
innermost
had for
thoughts. We don't
breakfast?
need those.
yeah, probably not. maybe.
We just get.
Maybe.
Yes, it is a Carlos in the
Now that's gonna happen.
You know, well.